Microblogging platform Twitter has withheld a tweet by Nigeria's Vice President Yemi Osinbajo for copyright violation of a song by American musician Beyonce Knowles. During the 2021 International Women's Day celebration, the Vice President posted a video in which Beyonce's song Run the World was used as video's audio without appropriate reference. Some Nigerians had lashed out at the vice president at the time, asking him to focus on how to resolve the security challenges, not who runs the world. Well, and a lot of tweets has been going on. Well, we should also see the women who were at the forefront of the NSAS movement speaking up against police brutality and calling out for police accountability. The ones your central banker denied basic banking rights. Good visuals too. Women runs the world, but Mr. VP sir, of a truth and with all humbleness, please, who runs Nigeria if women run the world? See how you have so freely cited the works of these women. Then, when you are the worst kind of perpetrator, the one who is silent and powerless while the country you govern is clear contradiction of what IWD stands for. A country that wears the badge of oppression with pride. Shame. Politicians like you, sir, we are asking you give women a place in the scheme of things. Is it not recently that northern senators are saying that women are not equal, women are not this, women are not that, and something came to mind. If women are not equal, they cannot get the same. If you that is what you think, because in the recent it doesn't follow, because that is just some people's mentality. And I would say that women go to school, they pay the same school fees. Then if that is how it ought to be, that women are not equal, that I think in all higher institutions where they don't believe, or that country that they don't believe that women are equal as men, then if you get to your marriage, get to your home, this is different ball game entirely. That's a different thing. Even among women, among men, people are not equal based on what they have achieved or what they have not achieved. For the fact that you have 10 women, they might not have the same strength. For the fact that you have 10 men, doesn't mean they have the same strength. But when it comes to what you can get and what you cannot get, if you can get it, fine. Not because you are a woman that because you are a woman, you get something, and somebody who is a man has not been able to get that thing because he's a woman, though, then she's not qualified to hold whatever you think that she's capable of holding. Then people, when women go to school, go to universities, they should not even be paying the same school fees then, because they are not equal. It's just a different ballgame. And if you are in a marriage circle, the way you want to run it, your private whatever, but when it comes to the public, everybody is equal. You cannot say, oh, a woman commits an offense now, a man commits an offense now, you will say because now woman made a leave her. No, nobody's going to do that. The law will not say that. The law will not say, oh, because you stole money that they should leave you. Why is it that they are not dragging what is this woman's name? Desiani. They should have just left her. Oh, she be woman, I made her leave her. No, they are dragging her left, right, and center. So me, all of those stuff is neither here nor there. We're asking you to give women a place in the scheme of things. However, in Nigeria, tweets knows and quoted the tweet the same day, tagging Beyonce to report Osinbajo'S account for violating the Digital Millennium Copyright Act. She tweeted, "Ma'am, Beyonce, Nigeria's current vice president, who has never properly done his job, has used your song without permission. Ask Jack Dorsey, your good friend, to take care of his accounts in accordance with DMCA violation penalties." Okay. Well, however, it is not clear Beyonce took action immediately, but the microblogging site took down the tweet afterwards. The user took to her page on Wednesday, showing excitement over the removal of the post after discovering her complaint was noted. This tweet has been withheld in response to a report from the copyright holder. Twitter said in the post. She quoted the tweet saying, Okay. He stated Section 512 of DMCA outlines the statutory requirements necessary for formally reporting copyright infringements as well as providing instructions on how an affected party can appeal a removal of something by submitting a complaint counter notice. Twitter will respond to reports of alleged copyright infringements, such as allegations concerning the unauthorized use of copyright image of a profile or header photo, allegations concerning the unauthorized use of a copyrighted video or image uploaded through a media hosting services, or tweets containing links to allegedly infringing materials. Note that not all unauthorized uses of copyrighted materials are infringement. See our fair use article for more information. If you are concerned about the use of your brand or entity's name, please review Twitter's trademark policy. If you are concerned about a parody, newsfeed, commentary, or fan accounts, please see the relevance policy here. These are generally not copyright issues. In June, Twitter deleted President Muhammadu Buhari's tweet where he threatened to treat Nigerians misbehaving in the language they understand. In the tweet, Buhari cited the civil war and threatened to deal with those bent on destroying Nigeria through insurrection. Those of us in the field for 30 months who went through the war with we treat them in the language they understand, he had said. The microblogging site deleted the message the next day after a public outcry. Buhari's government banned the use of microblogging site Twitter in Nigeria on June 4th, 2021, which attracted condemnations from inside and outside the country. Some countries, groups, and prominent individuals have described the ban as a gross violation of human rights, and the country has been adversely affected as experts have noted that the impact of the Twitter ban can be felt in all aspects of socio-economic growth. The Nigerian government, through its Minister of Information and Culture, Lai Mohammed, has repeatedly said the suspension of on Twitter will be lifted soon, but the endless wait continues. The minister also said the ban on Twitter was directed at some secessionist groups in the country for their anti-Nigeria tweets. Meanwhile, I just want to try to digress. Of course, everything has been said there. He violated um, the Copyright Act or whatever. The question is that people are complaining about there's poverty in the land, there's hunger, there is restlessness in the land. And these are the people that will tell you, oh, ease of doing business. People have not been able to create job opportunity for them through this Twitter. But the wicked government, they are not seeing it from that angle. Even when it has been called to their notice that this Twitter that you guys banned, a lot of people are feeding on it and doing a lot of things with it. They don't bother, and they see that people are falling into poverty line every second in this country. That's one of the ways of which they can really help people to even be able to thrive. But they will be saying things, lip service all over the place, saying what they don't mean, and the same thing too, he has fallen into it. So as a professor, shouldn't he have known better? Shouldn't he have known better? So let's call on Lai Mohammed now to come and see what he has to say. I expect Minister Lai to start talking now. So a whole vice president is using VPN to access Twitter. It happened in June. I have now seen reason why Nigeria will not move forward with this set of current leaders. Twitter was banned by the FG some months ago for reasons best known to them, and VP Osinbajo deemed it fit to continue to access Twitter despite federal ban. No, it happened in March according to what they say. But the question is that he ought to have known that you have to give reference to whom reference is due. You use somebody says this as a lawyer too. That's another thing. So guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this. So